When I woke up, I was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
This is a sub-scenario born from a wish. Flippin' hell, they put some detail into that, that poster up there. So we're playing as Maria in this, and that kind of that speech there gives sort of an interesting insight to her character. Because, like, the whole idea is, like, that, you know, she is supposed to be something manifested by James, but in this, we experience her operating independently. Is there something down there? So she's come into being and she's aware that there's monsters around. And like, what should we call it? She doesn't really acknowledge the monsters like elsewhere in the main game. There's a few bits in it that sort of support the theory that this might all be some kind of big time loop that she's stuck in. I'll take a Chinese cleaver. Playing the enhanced edition again. Flipping, what you call it? I put a few highlight clips of what you call it when I was playing I did a playthrough of the main scenario the other night. And I had a few people asking me how to play it, so I made like a little short video where, you know, you just get it from my abandonware. And like, if you go on my YouTube shorts or my Instagram, kinel.la, or what should we call it, whatever the fuck that my TikTok is, Kinel from the KSC, I think. You can find a little instructional vid there. What's over here? Oh, it's just... Right, there we go. I really flipping like, this is a mechanic that you don't really see that much of in games since, you know. It was big in a... It was big in a hill. Like that sort of looking when she sees something on the ground, like James does in the main game, rather than like having some kind of like UI highlighting thing, which was like still the most common way of doing things to this day. So I'll take it out. Maria, stop running. Had a little two-screen issue there. So we're just sort of legging it around the streets of Silent Hill as Maria here. Sort of looking for whatever might be knocking about. I think she's got a map already. And yeah, that's correct. There's lots of bits and bobs to pick up, so you've got to watch for the head movements here. Doesn't get a radio though, so you just get like these the monsters' noises like popping up on you on the random thing. It's really creepy in the main game. Another interesting thing I find out about this scenario. He's looking at something there, isn't it? Compared to the main scenario, is that she's strapped from the start, and she doesn't have a weapon in the what should we call it, in the main scenario, which suggests there's something that we haven't seen where she's been disarmed or something. There's a whole thing about like her not wanting to be alone. Like she was saying at the start, you know, wondering if anyone else is left alive. There's like certain things in here that imply that she knows of the existence of James, who she hasn't met yet. But I don't know. It's something that was never really tied up and kind of like left deliberately ambiguous. Shit, you can go up here. It was something left deliberately ambiguous in the main game, but I what should we call it? So I'm wondering if that's something that might be tied up in what should we call it? Bloober's sort of extension to. Because like I ran the game, what should we call it? The full main scenario in about 4 hours. Which is usually what it takes, because I know the puzzles, like in the main scenario. I've only played this like a couple of times, but I've never played it in the what should we call it, enhanced edition. So that's why I'm doing it now, with this glorious looking fog and all that. Like what should we call it? I reckon maybe 8 hours is like what should we call it, a normal time for a playthrough of the regular game. 8 hours is pretty regular with it, but and what should we call it, when you know the puzzles and you know where everything is, it's 4, but have that. Her gun's definitely more powerful than what should we call it? Check out this blood. That's always a sign we've got to go somewhere. I think this is the first music cue involved in the wish. Her gun's definitely like what should we call it? More powerful than So I wonder where what should we call it's got to by the name game, and if that's something I'm going to answer. Like, this guy got a bag over his head. There's a few dead bodies in the game which support the time loop theory. Oh yeah, this is what I love, when you run through the blood. Those bloody footprints are such a nice touch. You can't really see them that well if like you're only familiar with like the HD collection, or particularly what should we call it, if you haven't got like a version, if you're emulating on a screen that isn't particular. I'm trying to pick up green herbs. I'm flipping Resident Evil pilled. I need to be hill pilled. Oh, that's a great angle. Like there's a lot of dead bodies that what should we call it, could be James, but it could be they've just reused the model, and there's a lot of things like this which have been mysteries that people have been debating for years. No, I'm not going to save over me. What should I call it? Me finished game. And that's one of the things that people are like concerned about. Is like, our blooper team going to be trying to answer too many of these questions? What will the benefits be if they do? Like, will it be a negative thing? Will it fuck shit up for what should we call it? These mysteries. I think there's a lot of people that are waiting to be disappointed with. What should we call it, the game. And there's a lot of people that are like way too eager to ride out for it before they even know what the fuck it is. So it'll be interesting to see. But I've got a copy, what should we call it, coming on Sunday. I'm going to be playing it on the PC with the what should we call it, with the tackle I use to what should we call it, make games with. So we're going to be going heavy settings. Big heavy settings. We're going to like get the ray tracing on, all that. But I am so fucking hill pumped at the minute that we're going to... Jesus, this guy's got so much revolver bullets knocking about. So we're going to have all the ray tracing on, all of them ones.
Is somebody there?
I like that little camera jiggle.
Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
This guy.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want
Sarcastic
to be alone.
little dickhead.
Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest. I'll be back.
It's called the Baldwin Residence, and there's a lot of, there's a lot of revolver bullets hanging around. That's you can hold this. I wonder if Alec has anything to do with it. Where are we? Let me have a look here. Do like that design. What else have we got? Right, bang. Love the sound design. Alright, this is off. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Enhanced edition doing bits once again. Ladder up to a garden. Behind a fireplace. Along with you died joy, all that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows, but I will never give up. One, to see your beautiful smile again. One, to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day when the boards cover all the sadness too will be covered, but until my dreams return to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. Okay. Can't pull the key out. Okay. See, I think we need to expose all the holes. And that's how you get the fucking key. Anything else knocking about? So weird, fucking secret upstairs garden. Fucking nothing's where it should be, you see. Also, they're missing a trick. They should have the fire on the go like me. Keep that place much warmer. Where's some locked doors? I haven't inspected enough doors. Is my problem. I've kind of got vague recollections of how this plays. Oh, I like that flipping camera angle there, just pulling down. I've got vague recollections of how this plays, but like, ooh, that shadow was a bit weird. Oh, see, we got the real-time light in there, and it's cutting out by there. Right, what are you looking at, Maria? Matches. I'm gonna have to get back into playing a Silent Hill game from scratch. What should we call it? On Sunday. I'm gonna have to remember to do this and what should we call it? Keep checking all the doors so they get marked on my map so I can actually examine shit.
Oh, no, don't move her.
We got real-time light in here. Oh, yeah. Check out that shadow. Marvellous. They'll have to do this in some weird engine and all. From Amy Baldwin. I'm pretty sure I know an Amy Baldwin in real life, you know.
Give it to my daddy.
Oh. In the minge. It's got to be said that Maria is much better at killing the enemies than James is. James just gets flipping dark up, and Maria does not help in the game. Where's he gone? Left the first aid kit. What was he reading? The Acacia. Big fan of the film Acacia. I think it might be Korean. It's in the Tartan Asia Extreme Range DVDs, which is another thing that was like really big in my life around the time that PlayStation was popping. You can absolutely get to fuck every single one of you. I will stamp that out. That's one thing I'd like them to add as an option. The option to, play the full game as Maria and like flipping batter everyone. Okay, so that's how you get back there now. Looking at something. Oh, now this it feels more like a Fatal Frame, like a Japanese style of mansion. Not that I've seen any of them, but I've watched like a lot of oh, little glitchy bit there. I've watched a lot of Japanese ghost type material, like old yokai films and so forth. What's in there? There he is.
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
this letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Oh, that's uncomfortable hearing her say that. The word daddy has just been completely ruined by
Where'd
horny
you find
people.
that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny. I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? So, you must be... That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So, perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You... want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But I...
White?
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause.
Damn.
Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
There's so many different theories about this. Hang on, she's looking at. We got objects. What are we looking for? Got some revolver bullets. A lot of stuff about resurrection rituals that are like... It's all quite a bit weird.
You think miracles really can happen?
This is Silent Hill.
Ooh!
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, Maria, you think too much. I'm from here. This is my town.
You think too much. So, like, if he was created by whatever Silent Hill is, and Maria was created, because, I mean, like, people generally believe that she's some kind of figment of James's imagination, if you will. But here she is, acting independently. And existing independently. By God, 7 years was not enough time. Might as well have a health drink. Got loads. Love these camera angles. So many doors you can't go in. Keep out of Haunted Mansion. Bit late. What we got here? We up in Blue Creek. Where am I at? I love the whole idea that, what should we call it, Maria had, like, much less hassle getting to Blue Creek apartment. But she got there from a haunted mansion and just never mentioned it. Because again, we come back to the whole theory of the time loop and like, hello. Got that leak there. We got the whole theory of the time loop. It seems a lot more wet than when James was there. We got this whole, what should we call it, time loop theory. That's where James is going to be fanning about with the coins. So, like, if it is a time loop, this could be before or after flipping James comes into this. And, like, if it is a time loop, then flipping, could this be like, what should we call it, the 88th time or whatever? The millionth time? We don't know. Hey, white liquid. And we got here before James. But I think all the apartment stuff goes down before he bumps into Maria, isn't it? Flipping, 'cause he gets out of the apartment. Keep out of the haunted mansion. What's that camera angle for? What is that angle for? They're all supposed to be highlighting something. So you don't know if it was something that was supposed to be there, if it was cut content. Not arsed, we just clapping everyone. Oh, intensity's here. Maybe this guy murdered his daughter, or possibly killed her through negligence, as some kind of like slumlord. That's why he's got like a flippin' secret tunnel that pretty much leads directly to the Blue Creek apartments. Christ, couldn't even see that fucker. Hold that.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but Will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too.
The gods
born in
are
this town.
here.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not
See
really.
how they capitalised fate.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So,
That sound of
what if I had
acceptance in
said
her
I
voice.
believed in fate?
Fate capitalised again like it's a
That
name.
James. He's a bad man.
They acknowledged James before they met.
James.
It's like she's remembering.
Yes. I know.
It's a time loop.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
Dead end. Those gloves. The present was gloves. Could that have something to do with the fact that James suffocated her to death, you know? But how much does this have anything to do with James, or is Maria something that's been affected by the town and brought into it? That's a wall where James finds Laura with the It's on the way to, what should we call it, Rosewater Park. How many times has she repeated this? Can't be arsed.
James.
I'd say this is something that like warrants analysis from someone who knows more about this shit than me. Oh. Like flipping, if you want to like go into the lore and the theories on this.
Not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
Yo, and that's Born from a Wish, played in the enhanced edition. I'm not going to roll the credits for you because flipping, there's some copyright striking behaviour going on with this music that I happen to know about. So I'll leave you there, and I'll probably be uploading more stuff when I get on Sunday when I get my hands on the new Bloober Team remix. And right about this point here, I'm probably going to cut to a trailer for my game Expired Meds, which will be out start of next year, made in Unreal Engine. And if you like psychological horror, it's well worth checking out. I've got some other videos on the channel about it, but it's very influenced by Silent Hill. It's first person, but Silent Hill is like deeply in my DNA. So I'm going to cut that to that now. Peace.
Discipline and authority are vital parts of the healing process.
I was aware of it all, but all of it at the same time was too much.
body and mind may be resistant at first, but if the body and mind were doing what they should do, they wouldn't need to heal.
It felt like I was falling in every direction at once. It didn't feel like gravity, but it always felt like falling.